What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys how I got my hair from this to this. I used fenugreek seeds. Before I jump into that, I'm gonna tell you guys what led to my hair loss and the circumstances surrounding that. If you want to skip that, you can go right here to get straight into how I use the seeds. So my hair used to be much shorter than it is now, and there came a time when I was just like, I want to grow it out. But when it started to grow out, I noticed that it was much thinner than it used to be because, like, growing up, I never struggled with hair loss. So every time I would take a shower, I would just have like a ball of hair that came out. And also when I was brushing my hair, but it didn't make sense because my hair wasn't growing that fast for that amount of hair to be falling out of my head. So during that time that I realized that I was having a lot of hair loss, I was going through like a lot of things at home, and I was, like crying all the time. I was like in survival mode. I was anxious, I was worried. And I had seen other people like make videos saying that if you want your hair to grow back, you have to be less stressed. But I literally did not have that option. So during the time that I was using this on my hair, I was not less stressed. I didn't do anything else because the circumstances just didn't allow for it, but my hair still grew back. And that was over the course of like, it was like less than a year. It was like almost a year. It was like a few months. And I used that every single day. And it got to the point where if I stopped using it, even if it was just one day, my hair went back to what it was doing and it was just falling out like crazy. So this also helped my hair to grow long really quickly. And I wasn't worried about that. Like, I didn't really care, but it did, like, that is one of the benefits. Is I was worried about thickness, and so it thickened my hair and it helped with my length. So I'd say over the past year, I haven't really been using this, and my hair doesn't fall out like it used to, but my circumstances are better than what they used to be. And so I'm not like stressed all the time, because I was, stressed all the time, and I was having trouble sleeping, and I wasn't really eating well. And so all of that, I think, really led to my hair loss. Something else that happened during that time is that my hair, my hair, like right here, a chunk of my hair fell out, and it grew back, but it grew back gray hair. And I literally thought in my head, I was like, maybe it will go away. It never went away. So I do dye that, because like, it's not my style. But yeah, that also happened and that's what really told me that this was just stress related, because I've never dealt with, things like that. And also something else that happened is that I have always had pretty thick eyebrows, but my eyebrows actually started falling out as well, which is crazy. But like, especially right like here, my eyebrows started falling out. And so I was having like a lot of hair loss everywhere. And this fenugreek seeds are very, very cheap. And I wanted to try these because I didn't have money for like expensive supplements. I have seen other people who said they bought like certain packages and it really worked for them, but all of that was super expensive. And so what I like about these seeds is that they're very cheap. So even if they don't work, you didn't really lose anything by trying it, because even the process of using them is pretty quick. And so it's not like you're really have a lot to lose when you're using them. Other people have made videos on fenugreek seeds, but I just wanted to add to the list because at the time that I was searching all of this up, I only found like 2 people who were talking about it. So I just wanted to add to it because I feel like it is worth it, because it is, like I said, it's cheap, it's natural, and it really does make a huge difference. And I hope that this can find someone who needs it, especially when you're on a budget and you just don't really have like the time or money to be worrying about that. But it's just like if you incorporate it into your diet, you can really start seeing results. That takes a little bit longer than directly applying it onto your scalp, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys right here in a second how I make it and exactly how I used it in my hair. And like I said, I haven't really been using this for the past year because my hair has gone back to its normal state. But what made me want to make this video is because I still have a whole bag of those left. And so I do want to get back into the habit of like drinking it every day, because if I had never stopped, my hair would probably be like way thicker than it is now. Okay, so guys, this is the bag that I currently have right here. I got this off Amazon. I'm gonna try and show a picture right here showing you guys the price. So you can find this off Amazon for, I believe, if I remember correctly, like around $7. But if you go in person and you buy this in store, it is cheaper than it is on Amazon. I think it's much cheaper. I think maybe like a few dollars. But Amazon is much more convenient because sometimes I have trouble finding it in person. So there are several ways to do this. This, because they're just seeds, there are like, it's really personal preference. But what I did when I first started using this is I grabbed a few and I put it in some water and I would wait like one day. And during that day, the seeds would soak in the water and I would take that water without the seeds. You take the seeds out. I would take the remaining water and I would put it in a spray bottle and I would spray right all over here. So after I would spray on my scalp, I would leave that on for about 20 minutes. You can do more or less, but I would just leave it on. I wouldn't even wrap my hair or anything. I just leave it on. And then I would, a few minutes later, I would take a shower and you just do your normal routine, like shampoo, conditioner, whatever you want to do, and that's literally it. I did the spray because I knew that it would work faster because you're directly applying it on your hair. But on top of that, I also did drink this. So I have a bottle right here. This has been in the fridge, but you see, you put the seeds just in the water bottle, you just throw a couple in there and then you leave this, you let it sit for like a day or two. And so when you mix it, you can kind of see that the water turns like a little bit yellow just because of the seeds. And I just drink it from the water bottle. I don't drink the seeds because I'd probably throw up, but I just drink this like this. And yeah, that's literally it. So I would spray my hair once every night and I would drink just one water bottle. And that worked amazing for me. I mean, I saw results like after a month of doing it. I just kept doing it because the results were like crazy. Like the growth was really, it was super obvious to me. And so I just kept up with that for, almost a year. But what I do now is I just drink it because because I've had a lot of growth since then. I'm not, directly applying it to my scalp anymore. What you can also do, because this doesn't taste, the taste is pretty subtle. It doesn't taste good, but it doesn't taste like terrible. It doesn't taste like you're gonna like throw up. But what you can do also is you can use this water in smoothies. If you want to throw it in your smoothie, you're not gonna taste it. You can also maybe like blend these seeds like into a powder and throw that in a smoothie or use that as seasoning in your food. So you can use these in several different ways. You can also like get a really big jug of water or water bottle and throw some seeds in there and you can just have the water for the week. These seeds, I would not leave them in water for more than like 3 days. The reason I say that is because the water continues to soak up like the seeds and the water gets like thick and the taste is stronger. So I don't like thick water. So I'm not gonna do that. I mean, that's up to you guys, but yeah, I would not just let the seeds sit in there forever. Don't let it sit for like a week, because you know, the water's just gonna turn all like, I don't know, like thick. But that's it. It's super simple to use. This, like I said, it's all natural. So if you guys like are super desperate, I would start, like I said, every night spraying. But if you don't really want to see results immediately, if you drink it, that is just something that's you're gonna have to wait a little longer for. Like I'd say maybe in like 2 to 3 months you're gonna really start seeing some results. But if you do both, that's just what I did, and you're gonna get the fastest results that way. Of course, I only drink the 1 bottle, but if you guys want to drink 2 to 3 bottles a day of this, that would make things go even faster. So after I have used my water, I usually just throw away the seeds. I mean, if you guys want to, you can reuse them and put like fresh water in there, or you could throw it like in your backyard and see if something grows. I personally, I just like it better when I have like fresh seeds. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a dermatologist, so please listen to your body and how you feel. So if you feel like it's not working for you, then that's okay. But this is a thing where you have to be a little patient and consistent, because the more you do it, the faster you're gonna see results. But yeah, if you guys have heard of this or if you've used it, go ahead and leave a comment like telling your experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.